Inspirational Creatives, episode 238. Welcome to Inspirational Creatives. I'm your host, Rob Lawrence. Join me every Friday as I chat with successful artists, producers, and creative entrepreneurs who share powerful stories and strategies. They can help you to create the life that you want. Listen each week as these inspirational creatives show you how to take your creativity to the next level. You'll learn how to create a sustainable business that inspires others and gives you the financial freedom and lifestyle that you want. Thanks for listening. Make sure you sign up at inspirationalcreatives.com to get free exclusive bonus material. And now, on with the show. Rob here, and welcome to this short action episode on Inspirational Creatives. Today we're going to briefly explore ways to increase your creative energy. But before we do, if you're new to Inspirational Creatives, these short action episodes, which appear every Wednesday, are designed to help you take some life-changing action towards living the creative life that you want. Each Friday I share with you a longer interview, and last week was no exception. So in episode 237 I spoke with Naturopathic Doctor, Dr. Katherine Dale, who shared with me how she helps women to increase their fertility through their creativity. And this applies to men too, so if you're a bloke, don't switch off just yet. If you haven't heard my chat with Dr. Kate, you're probably asking, what can a doctor teach me about my creativity? Well, what I learned from Dr. Kate in episode 237 is that whether it's a child we're intending to create in the world or a piece of art, our creative well-being from all aspects needs to be considered. Whatever we are creating or choosing to put out into the world, it's how we nurture ourselves and our own creative energy that will greatly affect our journey and our results. Here's Dr. Kate from episode 237.
To me, fertility is all about creative energy. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're wanting to create something. And I feel that it can be overwhelming for some women that they become so obsessed with creating this one thing. You know, they've decided, okay, in order to be a creative being, I need to create a child. And I really encourage women who are developing the desire and creating a space within their bodies for this new life, that they investigate other creative aspects of themselves and really take a look at what they are creating and what they hope to create in the world beyond and besides a child.
Dr. Kate encourages women who are developing the desire to create a new life in the world to investigate other creative aspects of themselves. I learned in episode 237 that this can be the key to increased fertility, and this goes for men too. If we accept that everything in our world is connected, that is, everything we think, consume and do, and everything that we are related to, including ourselves and our relationships, then Dr. Kate makes a very profound point. Being obsessed about creating one thing may not always be the right focus and can sometimes lead to stress or tension, which may lead to less success. By looking at any creative endeavour, including having a child, as a goal that is supported by all aspects of our lives, we are reminded that our nature and our creativity is linked very closely to life through a delicate ecosystem. Dr. Kate's thoughts reminded me of the fact that whenever we are intending to work on a creative project, whenever we are intending to put something new out into the world, other creative activities in our lives can greatly assist us in not only creatively applying ourselves towards manifesting something new in the world, but by involving ourselves in other, perhaps sometimes seemingly unrelated creative pursuits, we can often help ourselves with our own well-being, which is essential to creative success in the areas we are most concerned with.
A lot of people know that stress is not a great supporter of fertility, and a lot of people end up under tremendous stress trying to create a new life, and it just is not beneficial at all. So start allowing creative energy to go into different pathways, then we just generally increase our creative energy and potentially have energy to create a new life. And even from a TCM, a traditional Chinese medicine perspective, we talk about qi energy and the kidney energy, and that's creative energy as well. And that is the food we eat, the temperature of the food we eat, also the things we think about, what we watch, what we read, all of those sorts of things start to come into our understanding of how we can drain our energy or how we can add back positive energy to our bodies and to our minds.
What we watch, what we think about, what we read, the food we eat, and something of great interest to me that I learned in episode 237 was that even the temperature of the food that we eat can greatly affect our health, our creative energy, and therefore our ability to create. I asked Dr. Kate more about this in episode 237, but for now, your thought or action from today's episode may be as simple as this. Everything is connected. How you feel, the success you achieve, however you choose to measure that success, from your relationships to your business to your creative output, are all interdependent. For example, if you're struggling to create a child, a piece of art, or even a new product or service, sometimes trying harder, which can often create more stress and tension, may be the wrong focus. The right focus may be to look at our lives more holistically. Identifying, then working through on our resistance and our blocks could be the right first steps towards unblocking our greater creative energy. It's almost an approach of less is more, identifying what we are tolerating in some areas of our lives first, and then eliminating those tolerations, while simultaneously identifying and working on ways of better expressing ourselves, could be the path towards the success that we are seeking. Everything is related, everything contributes.
So it's really about getting that creative juice flowing in the body. And that then could manifest as a child, but it often can manifest as something completely different, a change in career or a desire to start a product or create an Instagram account. I mean, it's all sorts of ways that it starts to come out, and it's really fun and a relief as well for women to start to change their focus.
If you'd like to hear more of what Dr. Kate had to say, head on over to inspirationalcreatives.com, look for the episodes button and look for episode 237. Let me know how these ideas resonate with you today. I'd be interested to know. So drop me an email at rob@inspirationalcreatives.com and I'll chat to you soon. Thanks for listening. Nothing beats the stories and advice of an expert to help you raise your creative game. I would love to know what you thought about today's episode, so don't forget to subscribe in iTunes where you can rate and review the show. If you like this episode, I invite you to share it on Facebook or Twitter with the one person you know who will benefit from the wisdom shared here today. You can find the show notes on inspirationalcreatives.com/podcast. If you have a burning question or a great idea for a guest, head on over to inspirationalcreatives.com/contact, where you can connect with me there.